You're in the middle of a conversation. It's going fine, natural, even enjoyable. And then, without warning, your brain drops out. You know this person. You've met them before, maybe more than once. But their name, it's just gone, not hidden, not almost there. Just completely unavailable. So now you're thinking on two levels at once. One part of you keeps the conversation alive. The other starts searching, running through past interactions, scanning for clues, hoping something triggers it. Maybe someone else will say it. Maybe you can avoid using it long enough to get by. Maybe you can steer the conversation somewhere safe. And underneath all of that is a quiet frustration. Why does this keep happening? It's easy to turn that into something personal, to assume it means you're not attentive enough, or not interested enough, or just bad with people. But that's not actually what's going on. Forgetting names usually isn't about a lack of care. It's about how your brain handles information in the moment. Because think about when names are given. Right at the start, the exact point where your brain is doing the most work. You're reading the situation, figuring out the tone, deciding how to respond, managing how you come across. Your attention isn't settled, it's stretched. And into that stretched moment, someone gives you a name, a word that, at that point, means nothing. It's not connected to anything you know. It doesn't carry emotion yet. It doesn't link to a memory or an image. It's just a sound. And your brain is constantly filtering what's worth keeping. It holds onto what feels meaningful, what stands out, what connects, what has weight. So instead of storing the name, it stores everything else. The way they spoke, the impression they gave, the feeling of the interaction. That's why you can remember details about someone, what they said, how they acted, even the vibe of the moment, but still not know what they're called. There's also another layer to this that's easy to miss. A lot of people who forget names aren't distracted by their environment. They're distracted by their own thoughts. There's a constant internal commentary running in the background. Am I saying the right thing? Did that come out weird? What should I say next? While that's happening, the name comes and goes. You hear it, but you don't really process it. It never fully settles in your memory. So, later, when you try to recall it, it feels like it was never there at all. Because in a way, it wasn't. But here's the part that flips the whole thing. People who struggle with names often remember something else very well. They remember experiences, they remember emotions, reactions, details that actually say something about the person. Their memory isn't built around labels, it's built around meaning. It's like saving a file without naming it. The content is there, but accessing it becomes difficult. And yes, socially, names matter. Forgetting one can feel awkward, even a little disrespectful. But it doesn't mean you didn't care about the interaction. It usually means your attention was focused somewhere deeper, on understanding, not labeling. If you want to get better at remembering names, the trick isn't to force your brain to work differently. It's to give the name something it doesn't naturally have. Meaning. Repeat it once when you hear it. Use it naturally. Connect it to something familiar. An image, a person, anything that gives it a place to stick. Because once it has that, your brain treats it differently. It stops being just a sound. It becomes something worth keeping. But more important than fixing the habit is changing how you see it. Because forgetting names doesn't make you careless or disconnected. It just means your brain prioritizes substance over labels. You don't remember the tag first, you remember the person. And in the long run, that says far more about how you engage with people than getting every name right ever could.